Good afternoon, guys.
Boys, that'd be amazing.
How we doing?
Yeah, good. Another, actually a big week of motor racing.
It was, yeah. It was Bathurst, F1s, couple of little MotoGP things to cover.
Yeah,
Definitely.
It's a big show today, guys.
big one. It's always a big one. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know it always. We always make it a big one. We make it about ourselves, the other one. Bro, Max Verstappen.
How good,
You
man.
are world champion. I got the fucking
Yeah,
t-shirt.
you're wearing it. You're proud.
Stoked. What a weekend. I think a great weekend for me personally. Verstappen, Piastri getting up there.
Absolutely.
Sprint
Yeah.
race, Piastri coming over the line, and then Verstappen winning the championship. I mean, you can't ask much more than that. Unless you're Max Verstappen winning the championship and a sprint race.
Yeah, okay. So,
That's
it was probably the most underwhelming world championship I've ever seen. As in,
Yeah.
hardly anyone, he's dominated, so it doesn't...
It was expected. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
fine.
like it's that exciting, but it
Similar
was
thing-
also on a sprint race in Qatar where there was, 15 people there.
Yeah. Yeah, it would
That
suck to win it
sucks.
there. I don't think he's got the kind of personality that cares, though, at all.
Yeah, that's right. As if you would.
No. He's just so low key, whatever. It just takes it how it comes. Even when they won the race, like the main race, he wasn't like... He was like, good win, guys,
But the irony is, he's won everything, and then when he wins the title, it's on a sprint race, and he loses to a rookie. The irony of
Pretty
that.
ironic, isn't it?
Pretty stiff.
Man, Piastri, he's just showing and did some great things this weekend with tires because it was a big
Yeah.
weekend on tires, big weekend on how you manage them because the track conditions were so harsh, and he really showed in that main race. I mean, obviously the sprint race, but that main race,
Yeah.
holding off Norris. I know they called it off at the end, but he was there or thereabouts. I think he only finished about 5
He was
seconds.
quick.
5 seconds behind Verstappen,
It was
who was cruising.
four mandatory pit stops, wasn't it?
No, it was... You only could do 18 laps
Laps
on
on
one
it.
set of time.
Oh, that's
So
what
if
it
you
was.
pitted-
Yeah, 18 laps.
If you pitted too early, then you would have had to do
Yeah.
4 stops. I think most of the field did 4 stops anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah.
think that's where I got it from.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked having heaps of pit stops. Made it
was
interesting.
good. Did you see Lando Norris 1.8 second pit stop?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
quick.
World record. It's crazy. So, I mean,
Yeah.
they had so much practice. The McLaren team would have had 8 pit stops. So when you get into the groove, I mean, obviously the times come down instead of having pretty much 1 or 2 per race.
That's lightning quick, man.
Man.
I think Red Bull had a 1.8 in practice as well.
Yeah,
they
which
did.
didn't count.
But
But-
it looks unbelievable. That tire off, tire on, it's just instant. And
Oh,
as soon as the car hits the ground, bang, gone.
But you know
Dialed
what? 1.8, to the average person, 1.8 and 2.4 doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a fucking
Oh,
yeah.
lot to the race.
In racing, that's
yeah,
everything.
it actually means so much.
Yeah.
Which is it's
massive.
Cool. Yeah.
I should get some results going, shouldn't we, boys? Sorry. So in the sprint race, we had Piastri first, Verstappen second, and
Lando.
I got it
Was it
here.
Lando?
I got Piastri, Verstappen second, Lando third,
Yep.
Russell fourth, and Tom's favourite Hamilton fifth.
we'll get onto that in shortly.
And then the main race, just to go through it, Verstappen first. Piastri, surprisingly, was only 4.8 seconds behind. Obviously, he was cruising.
yeah.
But, tighter than maybe a lot of other people would have thought. Piastri second, Norris third, Russell fourth, and then Charles fifth.
So Hamilton.
Stupid comment that he made, obviously in the heat of the moment,
Of
where he's
course.
like, I got taken out by my teammate. But
All I can say
Hamilton had all the room. Tom, take the floor.
No, I'm not doing a full Jake Dixon, Daniel Brisky last week, but as I touched on a couple of weeks ago and got crucified in our clip on Instagram, by the
Yeah,
way.
and Dan, you were gonna turn this. He wasn't happy.
No,
He wasn't
not at
happy
all,
with
not
the
at all.
Typical
feedback.
Lewis.
That was really mean.
Typical Lewis Hamilton. At it again, okay? Overall, so aggressive, so dangerous. And then he even says on the radio, as you just touched on, George hit me. No, he didn't hit you. No, he didn't hit you. You didn't give him any room, you idiot. You knew there was 2 cars on the inside. Time and time again, he does not give the space.
You must always leave with the space.
He just does not. The arrogant prick does never leave the space. Okay, there's countless occasions. I know everyone thinks he's the fucking best ever, and Ayrton Senna was so hard to pass and all that kind of stuff. But there's fair, and then there's how he races, and time again, it happens. Time and time again. Bike drop. Fucking annoying.
What about to be devil's advocate here? He did come out during the race and say, "It was my fault." He took responsibility.
Oh, that's a first. And it's also a first that he runs into someone and his wheel doesn't fucking fall off. It's always...
I was going to say that, yeah.
How many incidents has he been in where he's knocked the person off? You know what? Fuck yeah, how good was that? Stick it up, yeah.
If everyone's listening, Tom's fist pumping right now.
It was definitely a brain fade moment.
Man,
that's a rookie move.
I sat there and watched the first lap, and it wasn't even like how good's this? It was a standard, standard validation for myself.
Just proving all the haters wrong.
Yeah,
that's right.
And we'll get on to my ultimate pick was Marquez leaving Honda soon, but we'll touch on that soon.
Yeah, that's a while away, Mop. Still got 45 minutes.
What'd you call him?
You go, that said.
Some serious safety concerns. Not only the track, but also those drivers at the end of the race were.
Man,
bro, how was Logan Sargent?
Yeah.
Bloke.
Have you ever seen someone retire because they're too hot? Like that's
Standard American, but can't fucking handle the heat. Pardon the pun.
Ocon threw up in his helmet.
Yeah, lap 15.
Lap 15 into the race.
Oh,
he did a Mark Webber.
Alonso got burnt on his side.
Bro, he was cooking. Jeez.
What the fuck was that, Tom?
Sorry, I had to get a video up that I had saved. A couple of things. Albon at the end of the race checked himself into the medical centre because he was so fatigued.
Bro, what about Alonso? He's like, can you throw a bucket of water on me?
And they didn't.
I don't think
they went to the pit stop. They took the tires off, bang, he went. Like, couldn't you just throw some water?
They were saying, who was it? Was saying they do that in IndyCar sometimes when it gets super hot. They'll just throw a bucket of water on them.
Well, I was reading today the IndyCars actually install like a little fan inside the halo.
Oh, that's
on really hot days because obviously in America it gets so hot in the desert in some of those races, and that's something they should probably do for F1. But the thing is with Indy, their halo is fully enclosed. Pretty much. It goes up to there.
Yeah,
it's all glass, so you can sort of fit things like.
Put a little remote air conditioner in there.
Yeah, obviously
little handheld with the sprayer.
With the F1, it's all exposed in the halo. So
and then being behind a driver as well, and then you got the hot air coming straight into you would be you right there.
So as we touched on, Ocon threw up in his helmet. That was obviously a massive thing. Logan Sargent retired, being unwell. And then, as we touched on before, exactly what we all said. So, pretty crazy shit. Did you see George Russell on the straight putting his hands up and cooling his hands?
Yeah,
I've never seen that before.
I didn't know lifting their helmets in pit lane and stuff like that.
Even on the straights, they lift, and it's like a big no-no.
So, I was going to ask about that. I didn't think you were allowed to do that.
What?
Like, surely that's a safety thing.
I don't think you're allowed to lift it up fully, but you're allowed to let a little.
You're allowed to crack it open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd have to. Man.
And Alex Albon at the end of the race couldn't even get out of the car. They had to help him out of the car. Like I've never seen that.
That's pretty bad.
Isn't that funny? It's like 2 weekends in a row. They had that in not 2 weekends in a row. They had fucking Jorge Martin almost fainting, and then you got and then you had the F1 as well.
Global warming.
I saw a clip. Speaking of all the heat today, obviously someone made it. I think it was Bahrain before they went into
a night race.
The night race. The cars were overheating, all blowing engines and shit. It was interesting.
That was probably
06?
Yeah, it was 05, 06, the first race, and then next year they had to do it at night. It was too hot.
Yeah,
that was probably the last time that's happened in that serious.
Yeah.
During the race, I didn't feel like it was that bad. I thought, Logan Sargent, fucking what a pussy. But
everyone was confident.
At the end of the race, I just, the best of the best though, they still. Like, Max gets out of the car, he looked fresh.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So fit,
Fitness.
It is fitness.
I mean, Russell had a harder race, doesn't he? He had to come through the pack. Would have been behind a lot of cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine the heat coming off the cars as well. I reckon it would be a few degrees more with that as well. So
Piastri was cooked after that post-race thing.
Well,
he was laying down.
He was laying down. But even Max, he was sitting in the corner. Like,
God, it was
you don't
funny.
Really see that, do you?
Piastri was on the ground and he in the post-race interview, I don't know if you saw it, but it was I saw it today as a clip. Probably should have sent to you. And he was laying on the ground. He's like, "What happened at the start?" He goes, Hamilton and someone said, Hamilton and Russell collided." He goes, "Ha!" and laid down. It was so funny. We'll clip it in.
So there you go. Even he knew it.
Oh, he thought it was hilarious.
That's brilliant.
Arrogant prick.
What do you guys think about obviously the team orders of McLaren being to Lando? Just take third.
Well, but that's happened to Piastri in a few races, so I'm fully okay with that.
But should they just let them race?
Oh man, to finish second and third, they would have not finished second and third if Mercedes fucked up at the start. Mercedes were so fast in that race; they would have finished second and third easily. and they're chasing Mercedes in the World Constructors Championship, and as you said,
And Alpine, I think, as
and
well.
Alpine, and even like they can probably get up to maybe even Ferrari. It looks like if the car's that good.
Yeah, it's really come a long way this second half of the season.
Man, they were 17th, 18th the first 3 races. Carlos Sainz didn't start due to a fuel leak as well.
Fuel leaking.
I did record it, watched it at 6, and this race started, and I go, fuck, there's only one Ferrari on the grid. I didn't even realise until the start. But anyway, sorry, as I was saying, it's
like should they have the team orders or not? You reckon?
as fans
For a spectacle.
As fans, of course, but if I was a team owner, I would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah, I know. True.
Remember Drive to Survive, and you didn't realise how important the Constructors Championship was. Remember all the money that's involved, prize money, all that kind of stuff.
That's where the sponsorship.
That's where the money is earned in the Constructors, not in the Drivers' Championship. So
yeah, it makes a world of difference.
If they knocked each other out and they lost second and third, it could have been terrible for the end of the year when obviously the money's given out. So.
Well, that's actually
point.
a good thing you bring up, because it kind of leads on to my question that I was telling you guys about. What are your thoughts now on that situation? Do you think with Piastri's recent performances and his obviously overall talent and ability, Lando's starting to feel some added pressure?
100%.
I think it's already coming through, Daniel.
Lando's a talent,
Didn't you hear his voice, his tone
That's
on the
what I'm
radio?
gonna say.
And he's like, I'm faster. He was like,
how dare you?
It was almost like that. So it was being so overly arrogant. I reckon he's losing a few fans, Lando.
Yeah,
I still like him, and I know Piastri's Aussie and we love Piastri,
Yeah.
but he's just showing a little bit of not immaturity, but
There's chinks in
arrogance.
the armor.
Just a little bit of
Yeah.
arrogance, and it's good to be arrogant.
A bit spoiled, maybe.
Bit spoiled, yeah. And I think, man, Piastri beat him in the sprint race and qualifying, beat him fair and square.
Straight out.
I think Lando was probably kept his tyres well again in the race, and that's why he got up to so close. But, even if he got behind him, doesn't mean he would have passed him.
Yeah.
No, that's right.
And Lando might have done a stupid lunge, you never know. And I think it was very telling that McLaren did do that. Because obviously the whole first half of the year has always been dominant for Lando. So
Exactly.
Very interesting.
He sounded dejected in one of the interviews. He's like, I'm just not fast enough. It's not the car, it's me. I don't have the talent.
I think he was being a smartass in that.
Okay.
Because he was like, it's just a lack of talent. That's what his comment was. And I was like, I think he's just been a bit, I don't know, facetious.
Yeah, maybe.
I think he'll be in a Red Bull soon.
Yeah, you've said that a few times.
Yeah, I just say it works, I think.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Red Bull, what about Perez?
Don't get me started.
That's leading straight into it.
Pack it up and send it home.
So he started from pit lane in the main race, didn't he?
Yeah, because his car was damaged in the sprint race.
Yeah.
And they basically built a brand new car or something like that.
Man, he's going from bad to worse.
Where did he finish in the sprint? Where was he?
He crashed in the sprint.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. And then he finished the main race
10th.
10th. After 3 5-second penalties.
Oh, yeah, and they on the radio they were like, Checo, you're stuffing us up here. Stop running wide, crazy. But anyway, I mean, it's easier for us to say it's 50 degrees in the cockpit, and he's racing cars. It's easy for us to say, oh, come on, don't go wide.
Yeah, that's right. Don't make a mistake.
He shouldn't be back there. He should be on the front of the grid. The car's capable of being in front of the grid. So
he's just not with it anymore, really.
Oh, I don't know if he's checked out or
Checo'd out.
He's still. Hey, that could be the title.
Yeah,
now.
I was
Episode
thinking that.
Checked out. Well done, little boy.
I'm good sometimes.
You're all good all the time. Don't be so hard on yourself, bro.
It's a lack of talent.
No, yeah, I did see that interview. I think he is piling on the pressure. That's a really good point you make, James, because he seems to be struggling just that little bit.
What about Lando, though, going to Red Bull? How would that help his career? Because it seems like anyone who takes a fight up to either Vettel, traditionally, when he was on Red Bull, or Max now, you can't win it.
Yeah, but the thing is, if Max is winning, if that Red Bull's still going to be a championship winning car, you got to be in the championship winning car. Because in his mind, he's thinking, I'm as good as Max. That's what he thinks.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
What all,
So they should, though.
So, yeah, I mean, it's like someone going to Repsol Honda in Marquez's days. It's a similar thing.
Yeah.
It's a similar and look what happened there. No one did anything good after Pedrosa was there.
Yeah, that's true.
So, it's a similar thing. I don't think Verstappen has long-term endeavours to stay in the sport for another 10 years.
No, he said he's out at the end of the next contract.
Yeah, I think he's happy to win his championships and just go and do whatever he wants to do. Where Lando, I think, will be a racer until he's 40 years old. I don't think he wants to do anything else.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think the struggle is, though, like, Max is just next level. I don't think anyone at the moment, maybe bar Hamilton and Alonso, have that much of an elite mentality in comparison. That's just what I see.
Well, he's constantly driving. He's in the simulators. He's doing all those PC games and all that as well.
Yeah, he loves
Obviously,
it.
still
But
helps.
he's
he
just
loves
ruthless too.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't give an inch.
But man, when Hamilton was winning his championship, his teammate was there or thereabouts in the top three every.
Which is what we spoke about last week.
And Perez is just not there. And Perez is a talented guy. Like, you know, he's had some unbelievably good race wins. Even the start of the year, he was. I think they were always neck and neck in the championship. It was
only a handful of points.
Yeah. So, but yeah, qualifying. Missing. He didn't get into the top. He's missed the top. He's missed Q2. Q3. Like 3 of the last 6 times or something. Like it's not.
Yeah, you can't have that.
Like if this Red Bull is so good, like he just can't handle the pressure. Typical Mexican, as Helmut Marko would say. Hey, that's a quote, all right? That was a quote, unquote quote, all right? Don't
go with Tom for that.
Yeah.
You already cop it with all the Hamilton stuff. You can't cop with more of this.
No, exactly right.
It was very impressive with Verstappen, just how he was keeping all that pace up with his tyres, but even when there was all that degrading tyres and Qatar, like just those long runs still, like long runs for the race, because they could only do, 17, 18 laps, whatever it is.
Just nursing him.
Man, and he was still quicker than everyone.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's just the guy that's at the top of his game.
Yeah,
really.
no one can come close to him. And you don't know how easy he was pushing on last night's race. Like, you just don't know. He could have been absolutely cruising. So
yeah, because of what they say to him, you got to pick up the pace similar to the sprint, but not quite the sprint or something like that.
Man, they tell him to do 35 twos, and he'll do 35 twos 4 laps in a row. Like,
it's fucking
it's just crazy. I mean, and all the champions can do that.
Exactly.
All the champions can do that, but they're just unbelievable. Like as I was saying, told my old man, and it was like we're talking about something different, but like we're playing the PlayStation or whatever, and I said go and do 60 laps, 50-degree heat, and not make one mistake. It'd be fucking impossible for a normal human being to do it. It'd be impossible. Like, it would be so hard not to run wide, not to miss a braking point. These things don't have ABS. They don't have traction control. They don't have any of these. Like, they're very grippy, obviously, but you lock those brakes up, you're gone. Like, you saw Alonso even went off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mentally, he's just the strongest. Like, that's just mental game right there.
100%.
Did Alonso
in the heat?
Did Alonso end up getting a penalty? Because he came back on the grid so fast. You're supposed to, like, rejoin, like...
Safely, yeah.
No, I don't think he did. He probably got a 5-second or something, but I don't think it affected him.
Yeah.
Just going back to the sprint, I did notice Max sort of got a little bit bullied into turn 1. Didn't have the greatest of starts.
Yeah.
And almost got...
Yeah.
He was lucky probably not to get overtaken by Alonso, and I think it might have been one of the other Ferraris behind him.
Yeah, I think he's just cruising.
But, yeah, that was the first time we've seen that in a long time.
Yeah.
So who's he equal? Was it Nelson Piquet, as I read?
Yeah,
3
Senna
titles?
as well. Senna.
Yeah.
Crazy names.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
49 race wins.
Yeah, 30. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, Hamilton got to that magic 100. If they have a dominant season next year and 2025 looks like as well, because the rules don't change until 26. Yeah, who knows?
It's...
But McLaren's looking good. Like,
the upgrades have helped them heaps.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's amazing how they built that car throughout the year. I don't remember the last time a team has been that bad at the start and now is that strong.
That good, yeah.
Like, you have to think about Red Bull are already out here how good they are. McLaren are here. Probably Red Bull's going like this and McLaren's come up to like that.
Yeah,
like,
they've bridged the gap.
It's crazy how much they've bridged the gap.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, done well.
I don't know what the rules are next year. I don't know. I haven't looked into what the changes are going to be. I know the 2025 they're banning we've touched on in previous pods, the tyre blankets.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But
so that's 25.
Yeah, it's probably similar to GP, little things changing, but like no...
Can't be significant.
Major.
No, I don't think so.
Well, especially, like you said, for big one coming in 26.
Yeah,
that's all right.
There's no real point, I guess, is there?
It's just going to be another Red Bull domination, you'd think.
Yeah.
Put your fucking house on it.
Well, Max also broke the record for most laps led in a season.
Yeah.
Overtook Vettel
Yep.
with 739 in 2011. It's crazy, man.
That's fucked.
Leading 739 laps.
Percentage-wise, it would be like 85% of the laps or something crazy.
That'd be nuts.
Well, Alex Albon got led a lap for
Yeah.
like one lap.
He did, yeah.
Man, he's doing so well in Williams.
Yeah.
Man, he went from 17th on the grid in the sprint to 7th. Unbelievable effort.
Yeah.
Great effort.
That's good for him. Like, that's great. Like,
Yeah.
comeback story from getting dumped from
Oh,
Red
yeah.
Bull
Yeah.
to get that.
He'll
lifeline.
find his way one day. You just got to be the right place at the right time in F1. You got to go to the right team at the right time. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how he goes in the future. It's just so hard to crack into those top 3 teams.
Yeah, it is.
6 seats, and you got the talent of. I mean, I think 2026 is going to be a big change up to the sport. Going to these new engines, new regulations, and I think like you'll see the likes of Hamilton retiring. These guys. Obviously, Alonso won't be there either. So it's interesting. There's some rumors that Vettel's going to come back for the 2026 season.
Oh, no way.
To start the Audi.
That's
Audi's coming in.
Yeah.
Isn't Sainz rumored to be at Audi? Or he has signed
Yeah.
or something? Or-
I don't think so. I mean, who knows?
I
these
did
days.
hear that.
Yeah.
But man, you know what they should do? Get rid of. We haven't even talked about Lance Stroll yet.
Oh, yeah,
dude,
true.
I seen a video of him and he was just given like, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, like,
One word answers.
you're an idiot.
I can't remember the last time I've ever seen someone shove a team personnel.
Apparently, it was like
Yeah,
his
that as
fitness
well.
dude or something like that.
I mean, obviously they got a bit of a relationship, so it wasn't like him going and pushing fucking, a mechanic or something. But yeah, just
Bad look.
bad look.
yeah, terrible for the sport. It's not professional at all.
No, it's not.
And it makes it even worse because he's probably under the microscope a bit more because he's of his dad and the team.
100%.
Well, there's
know?
rumors circulating that Lawrence Stroll, the dad's trying to sell the team to the Saudi.
Yeah.
The Saudi, what is it? The fund? They own everything, man. Like obviously they
Oh,
own,
like the one with like Manchester United and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I know what you're talking
it's
about.
all sport washing.
Yeah.
You fucking oath it is.
Yeah, but that's the rumor, and selling not only the team, but he actually owns a portion of Aston Martin, the company.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so that's where it comes from. He actually bought the company as well. So we'll see what happens. Imagine if it was Alonso and Vettel next year at Aston Martin. How crazy would that be?
Yeah.
That's a dream freaking
That's cool.
lineup.
Man, it'd be awesome. Like,
OGs.
oh geez.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Like-
two different eras, really.
Yeah, true. Well, Vettel sort of took over from Alonso,
Yeah.
and then Alonso was the old guard, but his company's still there.
That's
He's the
crazy. And he's like,
old guard.
you know,
Yeah.
he's not doing terribly.
I think because Alonso was the youngest ever world champion until Vettel came along, then he was the youngest world champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The young kids, man, that Piastri just... You got to remember, it's his fucking first year.
Yeah, it's
like,
his
I know.
rookie year.
and he had a
man.
year out of the sport, like a year out of any racing.
He's gonna be very, very good.
Man, when's the last time rookies come in like this? Like in Hamilton in 07. Like, it's the last time. It's never been like this before.
Yeah.
Verstappen came in and was good, but he was in a Toro Rosso and he was finishing 10th every race. Like, it wasn't the real sign. The last one that I can remember is probably like Leclerc and the Sauber finishing 7th every race.
Yeah,
That
he
year-
raced well.
That year was crazy. Like, and I knew he was going to be something because he was in a dog of a car and
Yeah.
finishing in
That
the
was
top
shit.
10.
With Marcus Ericsson there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was finishing 16th, 17th. That's how you got to compare them. Like, obviously, you look at Albon, you look at Sargent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Worlds
the
apart.
difference.
Well,
you know?
Albon would pretty much have all of Williams' points, wouldn't he? Just about.
Yeah. So I think Sargent scored a 10th or a 9th or something, but Albon's out qualified him 20-0 or something
Jesus.
crazy.
Gnarly as.
Yeah, like he hasn't out qualified him once. Like, not one issue throughout the year. Like,
That's crazy as.
it is crazy.
Shout out to Zhou Weng Yu as well. Ninth.
He
True.
got
Both
a forgotten race.
both-
eh?
Yeah, it
Both-
was a good race.
Saubers were in the top 10, weren't they? Was Bottas in the top 10 as well?
Yeah, he was 8th.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Oh,
I mean, they've been doing nothing all year either, but they had a good strategy. So
Yeah, they came out. Got some points. It'll be a big weekend for them.
That's massive.
Double points.
Yeah.
Yeah, massive. Yeah, and again, we touched on it earlier. Like, it's every point's so important for these small teams.
Yeah. Mm.
But God, it was funny seeing Hamilton. Do you see that slow mo of him walking back to the pits where then Russell was
Yeah.
behind him? I'm like, and I was like, Drive Survive's gonna have fucking a meal over this, you know.
yeah.
Like, when that comes out, they're gonna turn that into a fucking motion picture, you know.
Well, didn't he? I think he's been fined or something or sanctioned for
Yeah,
crossing a
you're
line.
not supposed to. Yeah, but yeah, typical. He thinks he
Cockroach
can do
will
what
get out of the
yeah,
bar.
he
Yeah,
thinks he
yeah.
can do what he wants. Like, so arrogant,
Entitled.
titled. Yeah, I gotta stop myself. Fuck.
Lewis Hamilton is Tom's Jake Dixon.
Oh, yeah. Shit, yeah.
You need him there, but you need him there. It's like when Marquez stopped winning, the MotoGP got boring.
I've got heaps more
Yeah.
fun, man.
I know, but I'm such a
Yeah,
mental case.
you've got like serious issues. We've got serious mental health issues.
Cover drive. Front foot. Get your front foot out. That's Daniel the cricketer gets angry at himself for everyone listening,
You just love to hate someone. You gotta have someone
I've
to
got
hate.
something wrong with me.
Oh, yeah. It's actually going back to you hating yourself. That's what it is.
No, I've got to save that for mental health.
Mental
pod.
Health Republica. Oh, shit.
Fuck, that's funny. So, do you reckon anything's going to come out of the whole Stroll thing? Is he going to get... Does he cop it for being such a fucking prick to journalists? Like, surely there's something in your clause to be like, you have to...
Now, as long as they turn up to the interview, they can say and do whatever they want
Okay.
to to a certain extent, but I don't think so, no. I think he'll get an internal beating in the team, but he'll just walk up to Daddy's office and be like, what the fuck's going on? And nothing will happen.
That's
So
the way you go.
but it's got to be embarrassing for Lawrence Stroll. He's a very fucking proud businessman. Just fucking hit myself. Proud businessman, and his son's making a meal of it. I mean, I did say at the start of the year that I thought he does show some signs of talent, but nah.
Yeah, you rate him.
Yeah, I don't rate him anymore. He's off my Christmas
He's off?
fucking list now.
Not getting the card.
Nah, he's nowhere. He's
So-
got a 42-year-old bloke beating him every week. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. Is he... obviously, he's racing next year. He's signed for next year. Is that
Yeah,
right?
pretty much everyone's stayed the same. So, well, it's all the seats are taken pretty much.
He's actually been on the grid for fucking ages.
He has.
That's
He's the
Stroll.
race for Williams.
Is it 20,
Yeah.
2011? 20, is he in there since 2011 or 2013 or something like that?
No, I think 14, 15 maybe.
14, 15.
Probably 9 years.
It's a long time.
Yeah, because I remember he showed some signs at the start. When did he debut?
Get it up. Go on. Time's ticking. Time's ticking.
Wiki?
Just type in Lance Stroll debut.
Where's Wiki?
Struggling on the technology.
Fucking
Oh, it was a bit later, sorry. 2017.
Oh, fuck. I thought it was longer
Yeah.
than that. Oh, no. I'll give him nothing then.
But, looking at his previous series, he was F3 European champion. So 2014, 2015, 2016, all the championships he was in, he won. So there's talent there, but again, it just takes that extra...
That's that little bit.
That little bit,
Yeah, you got that dog in you.
Gotta get that
Like
dog. in.
Piastri.
Yeah. That's
That
a
must
good
be
shout,
frustrating, but like you've been in there for so long and like bang, Piastri comes in, wins the sprint race.
Imagine how Lando... And he said something after the sprint
Yeah.
race, like, he got his win before me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't... This is what I don't like about sprint races. It doesn't count.
Yeah, 100%,
It's not
but-
as real.
They were like, oh, he got his first win. No, he didn't. It's not a win.
But I still think he's probably more of a chance to win a main race, a feature-length race before Lando anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Lando just seems like he's got more pace at the end of the race. On the feature
It's the
races.
experience of that tyre...
Yeah.
conservation,
Mm.
That's where the experience of years and years of racing comes into it. They've been on the same tyres for, that many years. They get used to them. Where it's his first year. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, to qualify the way he does, to know the limit of the car. Like,
Tracks he hasn't been to.
tracks he hasn't been to. It's like, it is crazy. So, I think it's very much underappreciated in definitely the commentary box.
Fucking
Yeah,
oath.
100%, man.
If that was a fucking British... even Russell on the Williams was finishing like 15th and they were like getting up and about.
they
And
were
Crofty
like
was
freaking-
fucking stroking his cock. Unbelievable.
I was about to say ballistic. Break my stick.
I was going to say jizzing, but anyway.
So, yeah.
You're right. But just on Russell, I mean, we're not massive like Raph's for him, but a good recovery to P4.
Yeah, great
in the
remainder
main
drive,
Like,
Yeah.
And such tough conditions.
yeah, hats off. He actually raced really well.
Yeah.
So we're going to see a bit more of a rivalry between the two Mercs drivers or what after this? They've had a few incidents
I was going
lately.
to say, there has been a few little like bits and back and
Surely
forth.
there's going to be a bit of unnet. Surely Russell has to stand up for himself and just go, fuck you.
I think he
I
has,
want to
though.
be the fucking man. You've taken me out a couple times.
Yeah.
Tom Shelby fucking hates ya.
Yeah. Well, that's...
What are we doing?
That should be first on the list. To earn my respect. Fucking hell. I don't know. Both being British as well. I think
Pusses, man.
they're not like that fiery Italian
Or Spanish or something.
Yeah, they don't
hate
get
each other.
Yeah, like they would if that was two Italians, they wouldn't have talked to each other for fucking a month.
No,
Mate,
but
no, forever.
Yeah, straight after the race, they're already handshaking and it's all good.
But I don't like that.
I know, but that's
No,
just the
I hate
different
it.
cultures. Like,
different
like,
times.
We like the
different times.
wogs.
what happened with Biaggi and
He headbutted him
And
on the way up
Rossi.
to a podium.
yeah, I know that, but what was that? Was that the turning point? Were they friends before? Ever?
No, they
Rossi
hated
was
him.
the instigator for fucking years when he was in the 125s.
Ah, okay.
And
And
even
even
blow
like,
up doll saying
yeah,
it was
the-
Biaggi's missus.
Yeah, he had the
Yeah,
blow up
yeah,
doll,
yeah.
Naomi Campbell.
Yeah.
so there was always
There was always something.
But
there.
they haven't reconciled until like a couple of years ago when Rossi
That-
retired.
And they
That's
barely, I don't think they still have.
yeah, like they love a grudge.
Yeah.
The Italians.
they do.
Can't confirm.
They're like they're either your family will do everything for you, or you're out in the paddock and they never talk to you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
There's no in between.
It's not bad anyway. They just talk shit about, oh, this person made a shit salami, or it's nothing bad. They make a bad coffee. Like,
Yeah, so he needs to do something. He needs to kick up the ass.
I think so.
I think so as well. F1 boys, any other topics to touch on?
Nah, I think that's it.
No, it was weird. It's not seeing signs on the grid. It was his first DNF for the year. Technically.
D and S.
Oh, DNS.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I
It
heard
might have
wrong.
been his first DNF for the year as well, but like classy as a DNS. So, you know when they have his 300th Grand Prix,
Yep.
he hasn't had a Grand Prix this weekend. So that's why there's always a bit of
Grand
controversy.
Prix
'cause-
start.
Yeah,
Yep.
because I think Alonso had 300 Grand Prix starts, but he only actually started in like 295 of them or something.
Yeah.
There you go.
So a bit of a T-shaped trivia. Bathurst.
I didn't get to watch it.
Yes. Tom, don't know about that one. It was so Bathurst 1000 was on the weekend.
Yeah,
and
big race in Australia. If you don't know,
biggest, just about the biggest.
It's pretty much
race.
our stock cars V8s, which we talk about nearly every week,
Yeah,
and it's struggling. Needed a big race.
and they got the opposite.
It probably needed a young
Jeez.
probably needed a young gun. And it looked like in qualifying in
Yeah.
the top 10, like you had the first and second young kids,
Brock Feeney.
Brock Feeney and Kostecki, but then the guy who's leaving and going to NASCAR wins.
Yeah.
And it was probably, from memory, probably one of the most boring races by the end of the...
Not much
Yeah,
happened. The first 60 laps was where all the action was. Three
It's normally
safety
the opposite.
cars.
It's normally the opposite, last 60 laps. But yeah, they went over the line. It was just yeah. I feel like I mean, we had a good time.
Yeah, it's always good watching
We
that.
had a good time, but like you're thinking far out, We spent our whole day watching this.
I heard it was a very good time.
Yeah.
Tom?
Yeah, James got
Care to elaborate?
James got a bit handsy.
Oh, bullshit, I did.
He got a bit bored.
Got a bit-
Don't
then
let the
James-
viewers they're confused. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's. I don't know. I think it was still a spectacle for the weekend.
It's always a spectacle.
Yeah.
Like there was 200,000 people there over the weekend or whatever it is on
they
a
broke
day.
a crowd record, actually.
Yeah, so there's still something there, but it's the last thing they wanted for those Gen 3 cars is a boring race and Verstappen, Van Gisbergen winning.
Yeah.
It was just the most interesting part was the broken transmission, fucking gear shift.
It happened to Lounsey, Triple
Yeah.
Eight, and also Brock Feeney. It looked like it was the same issue. Same cars as well, both from factory. So, yeah. But really not much else to report.
And Ford protesting about
Bro, they were getting eaten up on the straights.
yeah, because they got aero problems.
Yeah.
And they're claiming a lot of. I heard they wanted to protest more, and
Yeah.
yeah, they need to sort their shit out. Bathurst.
Got to
not
give a
V8s.
shout out to Neil Crompton and Mark Scaife.
Again.
They did the whole day, and it was not much action. Scapey did everything in his power to get the people going.
Yeah.
Those guys are crazy. Interestingly, Neil Crompton had food poisoning from Friday to Saturday, and then our boy Chad Nolan,
Nylon.
he
Nylon.
bro, he was there, dead set. I flicked it on at 7:55 a.m. He was on. 6:30. He was in the pit lane doing some special show.
Sweating.
12-hour shifts, and just did commentary for the whole. Like he did an amazing job.
Oh, he's amazing.
We'll give him a shout out.
Yeah, we love Chad Nailon.
Chad Nailon, man. If Chad's listening to this, we watched you one day up in Darwin. Mate, you were there from fucking 8 o'clock in the morning, probably even early.
No. He was there from 7:30,
Yeah.
and then before that, it's like hair and makeup.
And makeup, bro. We watched the whole day the Darwin 250, what it's called. James and I started drinking beers. We're going out or something. We flicked the drag races on. Chad's in the pits.
The cunt's still there.
James.
Put the beat. Sweating. He's walking around the back of the pits. All the kids yelling.
They're heckling him. They're like tapping him on the shoulder and shit.
He's trying to report, bro. That
Bro,
was,
he was
16
sweating.
hours in like 35 degree heat, 100% humidity. The most amazing performance and commentary
It was
I've ever seen
amazing.
in my
It was
life.
amazing. And there was like the funny cars, so like, the drag cars are loud as fuck. So
Yeah.
it's in his ear.
Yeah.
And he's trying to report it. And bro, the fuck was covered in sweat. Like he was cooked. I think
he just loves it.
I think that's like workplace cruelty or something.
was gonna say, like,
that's
think
OH&S,
yeah,
surely.
it is.
Where's the regulations? Jesus Christ. They're going to have WorkSafe coming there on Monday morning. Oh,
I think he
goodness.
might need a bit of extra to keep him down, if you know what I mean, Tom. I heard some rumours that
Hit up
something about your boss or something.
I was thinking today, and we touched on V8 supercars and where it's at, and I think 2 Kiwis in an American-built car
That's like how, yeah.
in an Australian category. I mean, I know the Kiwi Anzacs, all that, but is the reason why we're not all falling in love with it again as we were with kids, because can't relate to the cars.
I think that's the biggest thing for me is the cars.
And we were arguing about this yesterday. Like, and it was still a spectacle, as you agreed.
Yeah. It's still fun to watch.
And we're still going to watch it every year, but
it's only that one race that's fun to watch.
correct. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to, and I really want to enjoy it. I really would like to get into it, but like, I remember years of past, I used to print out all the drivers and the co-drivers and study them and who was in what car, and
Bro, they had video games and shit.
yeah.
You know?
They
Yeah.
did.
Everyone had the V8 Supercars video game.
But yeah, I mean, we'll just see where we.
It's
see
the
where we're at.
cars. It's the cars and free to wear. We didn't
that's
think...
it.
Yeah. I still don't know how you'd fix it, because you can't. Because we don't make cars anymore. Unless they bring back the old VYs and XR8s. Fucking race them around.
Yeah, it's not going to work though. They need.
Would be cool.
You need some relation to the current market, but yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. They might have to go to a stock car category like NASCAR. That could be the future.
Maybe.
So
They need to go back to making it more simple, though. I think they need to make it more simple points. And
but you know what NASCARs are? All they are is the same car, and then they put the stickers of a Toyota Camry on the front, or stickers of
it's a different shell, isn't it?
for either cars.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're all very similar. Similar roll cages, similar everything. It's just the front that's different, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's just like they're all very similar engines and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. But I think they just need to simplify it. Like, I hate having these multi races. As in, like, 1 250 race on Saturday, 1 250 race on Sunday. Just do a top 10 on a Saturday.
I know, but the
and
problem
then do
is
the Adelaide 500 on the Sunday.
no one goes on the Saturday though. That's the thing. That's the problem.
Yeah, but is anyone going now?
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
No. Well, except for Bathurst. I mean.
yeah, but Bathurst is different.
Anyway, it'll be interesting. The finale this year is in Adelaide, so we'll see what the crowds are like. Which would be a cool event to go to.
Adelaide 500's always been cool, but now it's like the Adelaide 250, and that's
Times
fucking
two.
gay.
It just doesn't
Times
sound
2.
right.
And the Gold Coast used to be a good one.
Well, that's next round.
Yeah, but that used to clash with GP, which everyone's going to choose Grand Prix racing over that.
Yeah, I don't think it is this
Nah, it doesn't.
year.
I think it's the week after.
Yeah, which is smart. I mean, they have to.
They got to do something.
I got to admit, I did see a few people on Instagram posted their stories that they were watching it.
Yeah, that's
but,
cool.
Like you said, first time in the whole season that I've ever seen
Yeah.
anyone on my Instagram put a V8 supercar thing on.
You know what's interesting that I noticed as well is they were promoting the Gold Coast one, and on their like poster, Tom, you'll find this interesting. Okay, if you go to like Formula One or MotoGP or even the AMA Motocross or whatever it is, the poster is always like Max Verstappen or Marc Marquez or the main draw card.
Yeah.
But for the Gold Coast, it was like a car. Then it was like the aerial acrobatics. It was like a Monster Energy fucking person. It was a motocross freestyle guy.
Yeah.
It's not. So they obviously recognize that it's not just the cars of the draw card.
Yeah.
They have to draw. They have to draw from
The
outside.
entertainment value.
Yeah, to go in.
Yeah, right on. It kind of makes sense, but yeah, you sort of
Yeah, the driver's
stuck in a
personalities,
rock
man.
place.
People used to love Lounsey and Scafey and Greg Murphy and all the E's. And then now, like, oh, do we go, yeah, go Brock Feeney. Yeah, I'm a big Brock Feeney fan. Like, no one does that.
Nah.
My comment again.
Yeah, they're gonna cop it from him again.
Oh, well, that's all right. Bloody leaving wasn't working well. No, I felt bad for Brock. That sucked, man. He would have had the pace. He would have won the race.
He probably would have.
All jokes aside.
But
jokes aside.
it's true. Like, I don't know. I actually think about this too much, and I don't know.
Anyway,
there's no clear fucking way to turn it around.
Anyone from Supercars listening, we want to sit down and have a chat to you about everything. Because I'd love to sit down. And you know what? They might tell us some stuff that we don't know. And we might, and to be fully informed, we need to talk about it.
Just don't piss in our pocket and say everything's right, because we all know it isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, don't give us a political response.
Yeah, we want to know. We want to know what's going on, because we actually like care about motorsport in this country.
Yeah.
In like for V8s to be up there,
Oh,
I'd
man.
love it to be one of the biggest.
Yeah.
But it's not. Like, it's Bathurst is the biggest, and that's really it.
And it always has been and always will be, but the difference is we used to talk about the other rounds. We don't even talk about them anymore.
Nah, fuck no. What are you gonna do? Boys, Motocross of Nations was on the weekends.
So does does that stand for of in French?
I think so. It's
okay.
Motocross Des Nations. So Ernie, France. It was originally going to be on 2020, but obviously it got cancelled because of COVID.
So is it every 4 years?
Every year.
Oh, so it's supposed to be in France in 2020.
Yeah. Then they went to like fucking one of the races. They do it in Assen. They pack out the main straight. They do it for MXGP as well.
That's
so,
cool.
Yeah, I've seen footage of that.
Yeah, chuck it on. Just like we don't have to watch the whole fucking thing, but it was just the crowd was incredible. It was over 100,000 people there, and it was
That's unreal, man.
fucking. It was probably one of the best when they
Bro, look at that.
if you go to the podium, it's like right at the end. It's probably the best podium I think I've ever seen. Like the atmosphere is fucking
Oh my God, how cool is
incredible.
that?
Checo'd.
Bro, that's nuts. You should see the hill full of fucking people on it. Look at that.
This is the thing. The Yanks think they do everything the best, and then they come to these countries.
The Euros are another
Yeah.
level. And the French, man, fuck me, do they get into it.
Yeah, they love it, don't they?
Skip it, Dan. If you can skip it just to the end, you'll see the podium. With like all the flares and shit going off. People got like chainsaws going, like with obviously out the with just the motor.
So it's like golf. The lowest score wins.
Yeah, lower score wins. So France dominated. Aussies did amazing to get second, and then it was your mob, Daniel, Italy third.
Nice. Well done, boys.
But yeah, it's
Is Italy a big dirt biking country?
I know they're massive into just anything with an engine, really.
Yeah, okay.
Like they just love cars and bike. I think it's probably a bit more road racing based.
Yeah, but a lot of motorbikes. Like it's like yeah.
But in saying that, one of my cousins
Look at them all.
yeah, it's crazy.
does what's that bloody when you jump shit?
Motocross.
No. The
Freestyle.
no, we're talking about it the other week
Jump stuff on a dirt bike.
on the dirt bike, trials bikes.
Oh
He
yeah.
rides
Oh,
trials.
Yeah, that's cool. Fucking a lot of skill doing that. But yeah, the atmosphere was fucking incredible, man. Like you're right. The Euros do it so well.
Oh man, they do it so good.
So yeah, the French absolutely and utterly dominated.
That's me.
Jet Lawrence crashed on the first race
Oh, you're kidding?
and then was dead last. Came all the way, cut through all the way back to sixth on like a super tight track, hard to pass. And then he dominated his second race, which was the third race. He beat everyone by like 20 seconds. Ken Roxon got second for Germany. So
Hey,
yeah,
kickstart Kenny.
K-Rock. So Jet, fucking props to him, man. He showed everyone. He was easily. If he didn't crash in that first race, he would have gone 1-1.
The dude's a freak.
He's
a freak.
against the best in the world.
He's
That's mad.
yeah. Well, that pretty much, you know, that pretty much says that he's the best in the world.
Yeah, just about. Like,
Yeah.
there's just the French have a better team.
I mean, yeah, exactly. How did Hunter go?
He got at 12th. Where is it?
So this is the best of the best, the top 3 of every country, pretty much.
Yeah, the Americans didn't put their their best foot forward because they want to get prepped for Supercross and shit.
So who'd they run?
They ran and all defending champs. The Americans, Aaron Plessinger, I think it's RJ Hampshire and someone else, and Christian Craig.
Who they would normally run?
Oh, you would run
Like what,
Deegan,
Sexton?
Tomac if it was fit, and probably Chase Sexton. Yeah,
That's a freaking good team.
that's a good team. But yeah, like Ken Roxon obviously raced, but he races for Germany.
I didn't know that.
But he doesn't sound German.
Ken Roxon, yeah, he used to be like a full fucking came from Europe. Used to have
like full blown.
full blown German.
Wow.
Grew up in Germany, had the accent. He's like now just like totally full American.
Yeah, he sounds American.
Yeah, Ken Roxon.
It's like a lot of those guys that go to the States, they get that accent.
Yeah.
I mean, Chad Reed sounded Yank by the end of his career.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like Jack Miller, how he sounds like half European.
Yeah.
God, that's annoying, isn't it? Oh,
love
oh God, he was doing the promo for Australian G. Everyone commented saying, "What's going on? He sounded European."
Yeah, he doesn't know which accent to pick.
No, he's all over the joint.
But if you get him like off a good session, he's like, "Mate, did you see me do that?"
Yeah.
Bloody,
When
he's
he's
lighting
I
up,
got
mate,
back
no
there
good.
in.
Yeah.
When he's down at Phillip Island, when he's with his family, he goes all Aussie again, like
Yeah,
bogan
yeah.
Aussie. But he's just because you
pounds
hang
it.
out with the Europeans all the
Yeah.
time, I suppose. Hey, Jack, what's for dinner?
I don't think they could understand him either.
Yeah.
like the
it'd
journalists
be
and
hard.
shit.
I have to admit, sometimes when I'm talking to,
Go on.
different countries, I do put like a bit of an accent on.
Oh yeah, you do. I've seen you on Bali,
We heard it
and
the
you
other day.
and you definitely space out your words.
when the guy was turning the car around, he hit the car.
No, park there, no, park.
No, it's just being respectful. It's talking a bit slower and less words. But anyway,
Speaking of Miller and dirt bikes, did you see his build that he did at his
Track.
his place?
Yeah, that was fucking
That was
sick.
pretty dope.
because he's sponsored by Caterpillar, isn't he? He had all
Yeah.
the Caterpillar stuff come in. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Must admit. So, yeah, don't do any dirt biking, Buck. Was it Marco Bezzecchi?
No,
Had enough?
man.
So not a
Collarbone.
bad break they're saying, because I heard he might be still racing this weekend.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get a test for it from Indonesia.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
right
I wish he. I hope he comes there. I really like Bezzecchi. He adds a bit of a dynamic, but obviously he's not going to be that fast. So
Yeah, who knows? You wouldn't think so, coming off something like that.
yeah,
So it'd be hard. Well, funnily enough, Michele Piro actually broke his leg as well.
Yeah.
In CIV European
did he really?
Superbike tournament, whatever it's called.
There
So
you go.
what does that
CIV European Superbike Tournament, Tom. That will get you going.
Lost for words. I'm lost for words. So
yes.
what does that mean for Ducati this weekend?
Yeah, so because he's replacing an AR.
Bro, so many
that's
injuries this year.
Probably going to run one bike.
Bro, I don't from memory. I mean, maybe back after Simoncelli's accident, remember Phillip Island the next round they ran. There was like 14 bikes in the grid. I don't remember this.
Phillip Island was a week before Simoncelli's accident.
Oh, okay.
And it was already a low grid.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. It was that year though. I don't remember this many injuries.
No, not for a long time.
Like, what is it going on? Like, it's just crazy. Like, you look at throughout the field, there was, like, even in the last round of Motegi, there was so many backup riders. You had Brado, you had, Carl Crutchlow was a wild card. You had, and then you had Piro as well. So,
Yeah,
Crazy.
that feels like there has been more injuries this year and last year.
Obviously,
Yeah.
the sprint doesn't help that. And then probably from the training aspect, you're pushing harder to get fitter.
nah, you're spot on. The sprint has to be it, doesn't it? It has
Well,
to
it's
be.
definitely got to play a part.
Because
but
that's
like I
where
said,
Paul and then Bastianini crashed in the sprint as well. at the
Miguel,
start. Miguel, a lot of it, yeah.
Marini.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're right. You're so right.
That's definitely probably the biggest part. But again, you're trying to get fit, trying to keep up.
And they're
You're
just
going
going
to push harder on
quicker.
training. So
And they're going quicker.
100%.
Yeah.
So there's a multitude of things as to why, but hopefully we see him back out this week at least.
So, James, what do you think of Marquez?
Yeah.
Are you
I don't know,
disappointed?
man. That's a good question. I am disappointed.
A man that doesn't show his emotions that much.
I heard he cried about it.
I think he like cried himself to sleep.
Yeah, he was just weeping.
Yeah, how'd you know?
It all hit him at like 11 p.m. at night in a pillow.
Yeah. Just wiping his tears.
Yeah, I did. I was really sad.
But I think it's exciting for like us.
It's
Yeah,
exciting.
100%.
There's two ways to think about it, and it's not great for the sport because Repsol Honda should be up there, and just Honda should just be up there.
Yeah.
They should have one of the best riders. But it's exciting to see what he'll do on the Ducati if he
goes to the
signs.
Ducati.
So Dan and I got a theory, which is not going to help you, but this is the smartest play of what they should do.
Just clip the eye roll. Just
Boys,
Yeah.
just stick with me. And everyone, all right, we're listening to this. 3 months ago, I predicted that Marquez, and we'll get the clip to prove it. We'll get the clip to prove it. Marquez will sign for Grassini Ducati next year. And the eye roll, the death stare, the disrespect I get from these two. It was like, why am I even here? That's what I felt like that day.
The problem is you say so much shit
No.
and you throw it against the wall.
No, stop.
Finally, something
Don't
is
you
going to
start.
stick.
You started last time.
We're like the comments. You can't handle it.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
can't.
I stopped the podcast to have my statement, and that was at the start of the podcast 5 minutes in. I had that written in my notes, and I had a fucking
He must be drunk or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were drinking on those pods. Yeah.
Anyway, credit where credit's due. All right, it will happen. But please go on with your ridiculous, unfactual trade rumor.
So the smart play, I reckon, is
Not the smart play. What do you think's going to happen? You think Rossi?
Okay. If he doesn't sign, I'll say this: if he doesn't sign by after the next round,
Okay,
By PI.
okay, let's call it that.
No,
Yeah.
he'll sign this weekend in Indonesia.
But we're saying if he doesn't.
They'll do a press release on Thursday. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if he doesn't.
I can't see myself being wrong. But
Alright,
I'd love to agree with you, but then we'll both be wrong.
Fuck off. Dave Shaw comment. Okay, let's just shut your mouth for a second. If he doesn't sign by, let's say, Phillip Islands, the play is I reckon they're going to boot Miller. Miller's going to go to Repsol Honda because they've got a proven rider, and he goes back to Honda. He's already been there once. Had a contract signed by HRC. Marquez goes to KTM. They get what they want. Acosta's already gone to Gas. They'll give Acosta a factory gas like they do with Pramac. And then, Zarco just stays at fucking LCR. And then they'll bring in, who's been booted? Augusto Fernandez.
No, Paul Spargo.
Sorry, it's Paul Espargaro. Then that's got to fill the Grassini spot.
Yeah.
Which could be Paul, could be...
No, they'll just keep
Or,
Digio.
Or just keep Digger, yeah.
Because it's real quiet on his front too.
Yeah.
He was linked to go into supers, but that's now gone. So
I think
we had a good discussion about this.
I think there's still more to play out.
Yeah, 100% there is.
Because I reckon and even you said this, he should have signed by now.
Yeah, I thought it was going to happen. Like,
Yeah.
you know, yeah. you know. Oh, sorry,
It's fucking Trump over here.
down boy.
I don't know what to do with my hair.
This situation with normal trade rumors like this, and normally press release 1 hour, he's
Done.
gone, and then they sign.
Yeah,
they have
the
it
next
all,
day.
and I was surprised it didn't happen.
That's why I'm saying the longer it gets, you know.
But how can they keep all this under wraps? How is this not leaked anywhere? There's too many riders.
That's also true.
There's too many riders gone.
Yeah, but it's because of who it is.
Yeah, but Jack Miller would have told fucking Uncle Tony, hey, what's up? And then Tony would go, oh, Harold's son. You know, like this.
You want a 450R?
Yeah, exactly. That's what would have happened. Telling ya, it would have leaked by now if that was happening.
I reckon rumours will start swirling after the Indonesian Grand Prix if nothing's been signed.
Yeah, and it makes sense because the Red Bull connection.
Grassini,
And that's where he wants to go. We all know that's where he wants to go.
Grassini
He's
will-
already knocked back a fucking Pramac 2-year deal.
Yeah, that's what for me is making it more
Yeah. So I
more
think
likely.
you're fucking wrong, mate.
clip that, Curdy. Add that to the thing, all right? Where's your proof that there was a 2-year contract from Pramac on the table?
It's fucking all over the internet, mob. Fucking
Wikipedia.
yeah, don't worry about it. I got my inside sources. I speak to the people I need to speak to
Yeah, but
back
that's
in Europe.
your whole argument stems from this Pramac contract that I don't think exists.
No, my whole argument is on common sense. Tom, common sense. KTM, I'm telling you right now, I reckon they're trying to boot Jack Miller. Look at his race results.
Man.
To get Marc Marquez in, that's going to suit that bike with Red Bull.
Well,
Bro.
they've booted Paul Espargaro, so how's his family first mentality?
Yeah, it's fucking...
it's out the window.
Yeah, it's non-existent.
That was a smart decision though.
It was a smart decision.
It was the decision
You
to
can
make.
put the young kid on the test ride for you put the old bloke on the test ride.
Yeah, it's been there
they
forever.
preached his
Yeah.
family first mentality.
Yeah.
So
I'm telling you, they're going to try and boot Miller.
yeah,
And I reckon they're already started it.
yeah, I think
Because
it's
he's already
halfway through.
unhappy by the sounds of it, Jack Miller. I think he said a few things. He's come out and said fucking Tom Shelby likes a dog and all that.
Well, I'm really happy that this has happened the first year we've done a podcast because it had some real talking points.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, it's been amazing.
And look, if it comes to fruition, like amazing, like well done.
Yeah, as much as Daniel was not happy.
I don't want it to come. I owe him a dinner. Of course, I don't want it to
fucking
happen.
nice dinner now because you keep rubbing the fucking salt in the wounds more.
Well, you owe me one if he signs at KTM.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah,
got a
it's
couple
good.
places in mind.
This is good, and I'm just stirring the pot.
Yeah, that's it.
But the smart play is to go to KTM over obviously Grassini Ducati.
I think he desperately wants to go to KTM, and I just don't think they can make it happen this year. That's why he's going to go to Grassini for a year. I think 2025, yes, he'll sign for KTM. I agree. I just don't think it's going to work.
But okay, what happens if Marc Marquez signs with Grassini? You get your dinner, you're happy, and he gets top 3 in the title. And Ducati's like, we'll give you fucking 25 mil. Get on the factory bike.
I don't think Ducati need Marquez.
But I think
But if he's winning a title on
I think they're greedy.
Top 3, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
And then KTM's out the window. And I think KTM would recognise that.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows if he goes onto a Ducati,
That's
he's
it, game
Bro,
over.
if he's on a factory Ducati, game over. Like, it's not even worth watching.
But I think KTM recognise that.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna do everything to get him on that bike.
Well, that might be the hold-up.
I think that's what I'm saying.
what
There's
we're
a
saying.
hold up.
Yeah, I think but it's still that, I don't know. There's still a little bit of fairy tale there of him being with his brother and stuff.
It's just a lot harder to boot Miller, get him onto the Repsol Honda, because they still haven't chosen anyone for Repsol yet.
Which is another,
Has
big thing.
That's true.
signed yet?
I think what the deal is going to be there is if Marquez ends up at Grassini, Zarco will step into Repsol, and Lecuona will most likely come back into LCR.
Jeez, that's a shit team. That LCR team's shit house.
Yeah,
Nakagami and like that's terrible.
Yeah, that is.
Luca
Yeah.
Cecchinello's not going to accept that, surely.
Nah,
He signed Zarco.
That's probably
Not Honda. Honda didn't sign him, did they?
Oh, yeah, that's
Did-
a good point.
did-
Actually,
did
no,
he
he
get-
did sign to LCR.
I thought he got signed. I could be wrong, to HRC.
No, I think he got signed to LCR.
Okay.
I don't know. That's probably signing of the year.
Oh,
Well, until Marquez thing comes out, but
we'll see.
still probably the smartest move.
When's a rider of Marquez's caliber gone to such a small team?
To a small team.
Like Grassini's a small team, probably the smallest team on the grid.
Yeah.
Pop.
Maybe with
Not for a
Probably-
long time.
Yeah,
This is not happened since Lorenzo to Ducati.
that big
Like
sign.
this big
And,
build up.
and the thing is, you never saw Lorenzo on a Ducati. Like when he was on a Yamaha, I never could see him going to the factory Ducati team.
No, that's right.
He just didn't suit that look.
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
And I don't. And like it's gonna be so interesting seeing Marquez in like blue.
It just doesn't. I still can't see it. I still can't. I think it works.
It's all right, Pat.
I think
it's all right. Don't stress.
I think it works.
It'll still be good. He'll still be on the grid. All
We're at a
right.
title mob.
Repsol Honda that.
I think it works more for everyone though if he goes to KTM and then Repsol Honda Jag Miller.
I have a sneaky, and I'm just throwing. This is throwing shit at the wall. Okay.
This is standard Tom Shelby like.
Sore losers. I think there's a lot of sponsors as well that's going to get mixed up with this.
Well, that's what
I think
we're
this is
saying as
why.
well. Yeah.
I think Marquez will bring sponsorship with him, and I think that might also be the hold up. Like, is it going to be a
Red Bull.
Is it going to be a Red Bull Gresini? Is it going to be
Nah.
I don't think that can
State
happen.
Australia? What's the other?
Australia Galicia.
Australia Galicia. Like, will they come over?
That could.
Yeah.
That
like,
could actually
that could be
happen.
also the hold up. And that's why it's taken that extra week or two.
Because I reckon it'll be a different looking bike, that Gresini, if Marc Marquez is on it. It won't be the same sponsor. Whoever
Bro,
that
man,
sponsor is.
Gresini, it's huge for them. Imagine the merchandise they'll sell.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck
that's-
yeah.
it'd be
Well, then that
huge.
just helps them bolster up, like
Whatever
you
the-
said, becoming a bigger team.
Whatever they pay him, they'll make back in merchandise.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. 100%.
He's not going there for the money, though, obviously.
No,
Nah,
that's
he's
the
going
other
there to
thing.
win.
Yeah.
But
But if he goes on Checo'd, I still reckon he's going to be top 3 in the title on a Gresini, which causes problems for MotoGP next year. No, for Checo'd, I should say, because just say you got Marquez on the Gresini Checo'd, then you got Jorge Martin going for the title
on a Primac.
on a
yeah.
Primac. He could be
on it for this year.
on it for this year, and then taken up to
Okay,
Pecco.
And if Anae is back fully fit, there's so many people to throw into that fold.
Yeah.
Are you guys telling
Yeah.
me that if Martin wins a championship this year, he's automatically on a factory ride? next year?
Surely.
Well,
Come on.
Like, is that fact though? Like,
No,
is
No,
that
that's not fact, but how can you let...
I reckon there's a clause in the contract.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't let the number 1 plate be on a satellite bike.
so?
Yeah.
The Bastianini will go back to Primac.
Yeah, it'll just be
Yeah.
a straight swap.
It'd be a straight swap.
Is that like a normal MotoGP thing? I mean, we don't
I've
know.
never-
It's
I've
never
never seen
happened.
it.
It's
It's
never
never
happened.
happened.
Yeah, this is interesting waters. Okay, what happened when Rossi won his championship on the non-factory bike?
But that was
No,
a
but that
factory
was-
bike.
Technically.
Yeah, that's how they got around the rule, because the rule was as a rookie can't go into a factory team.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So they just built a team around
then
him on
what-
a
But it
factory
changed the
bike.
year after anyway.
But
Yeah.
then he went to the factory team.
Yeah, on the
team
Repsol.
era.
Yeah, to Repsol.
Ah, okay, gotcha. That was before.
After 2 years on that bike.
Yeah, 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
When he lost out to Kenny Roberts Jr.
Yeah.
Right.
So they built a team around him for 2 years and then just put him on the Repsol for the
Yeah.
4 strokes.
Yeah.
That's why he had all those Italian sponsorships and shit.
That was a cool looking bike.
Yeah, it was sick.
Unusual.
That yellow Nastro Zero.
Yeah.
We got the jacket for it, don't we? Isn't
Yeah.
that what that's off?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what that T is. That T's him on that bike.
Yes.
Right there. Hey, Tom?
You want to spend 15
No, I thought it
minutes
was the
talking
camel.
about
That was
best
the camel.
liveries?
Nah, it's a Honda.
Is it?
That's the NSR, bro.
Oh, sorry. 500.
Yeah.
Last of the 2 strokes.
That's the 2 strokes last world champion.
Yep.
500cc fucking champion. Mop.
First in the GP era.
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the predictions.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. A lot to play out.
Yeah.
A lot to play out.
Either way, it's
Still plenty of racing. Title can go either way.
mm,
This doesn't help Bez's cause.
nice. These
So as you can,
It's just so
you know,
competitive.
unless he has a superhuman effort like Lorenzo, but
in the heat as well of Indonesia
it's
after
gonna
an
be-
injury.
It's gonna be hard, man.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's gonna be a struggle.
That's
Is
all right.
Rins back this week?
He must be. If he passes his fitness test.
Man, I miss seeing him on the grid, man. I can't wait to see him on
Yeah.
Yamaha next year.
Yeah. God, I haven't even thought about him because like he just hasn't been relevant at all this year.
Yeah.
Another injury.
Yeah. Maybe it was his wedding with his leg in the air, casted.
Signing a freaking contract in a hospital bed.
Yeah.
How good.
So he's at Yamaha next year.
Correct.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
Hopefully
that's
they
a
can
good partnership.
Hopefully they can sort it out.
That's a good team.
That is a good team.
But bro, like
Shit bike.
that's the problem. Is he gonna finish 17th and crash every second race? Like is that what's gonna happen?
Mm.
Probably.
Yeah, that's all right.
But they got no excuses. Yamaha. They got 2 really good riders. Like
It's the
That's right,
bike.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is the bike.
And
If
they
it
know
happens
it.
again,
Actually, they came out on the testing of Quartararo's like, it's the same. And they're like, no, it's not. It's not the same. But he's pulling the exact same lap times.
yeah.
Like, they're not even it doesn't even look like they're looking at their own data.
No.
That's why they're not improving. They're not like the fucking Italians. They're harsh on themselves, the Italians. They always want more.
yeah, yeah,
Exactly. Demand perfection.
Yeah, they demand perfection.
Demand perfection. But look, it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. Really.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Tips,
big
boys.
sorry, just before that, shout out to Senna Agis for winning the European Moto 2 World Championship.
Senna.
Yep.
He's on a.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
He's racing in
I
Moto
think-
2 next
And
year.
Yeah,
he's got a
yeah,
full-time
yeah.
contract
Yeah.
next year, which
With-
is amazing.
He's racing with.
I think Liquid Moly intact.
Yeah, but who's his teammates? Two mates. They've just signed this teammate as well. I saw.
Get it up.
Yeah,
You getting
he's in a good team.
Well, I think we're all getting it up. Liqui Moly, Husqvarna, Intact. 2024 lineup.
Darren Binder.
Really?
It
no,
is?
maybe.
No.
Yeah.
It is. I think it is.
Yeah, Darren Binder.
So shout out to him. Congratulations on the World Championship.
Yeah, it's amazing. He's a gun.
He's a freak.
How old is he?
I think he's 18 now.
Yeah.
Now that's why he can go into Moto 2.
Yeah.
That's why he could only wild card and couldn't race there
Yeah.
permanently.
Yeah. And he had some pretty good results even when he was wildcarding.
Yeah, he did.
I think he's got points a couple of times.
Definitely did. And I think he went the double to win the championship in Aragon,
Nice.
if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah.
You got a shout out as well, James, don't you?
Yes, I do. For Blake David.
Yep.
Who is now a 2 times Moto America 300 champion.
Yeah, nice
out
work,
there in
man.
the States. So
That's grouse.
we've been in communication of their team. So good on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Congratulations. Double up.
Yeah, so
Hopefully get his name out there as well
Yeah.
and get some, wouldn't say better rides, but, more international rides as well.
Blake David Racing, I think it is on Instagram. So suss him out.
Yeah, give him a follow.
Yeah, help him out. It's cool.
Tips, I'm going to go first, and I think Mercedes are going to go really well next weekend, but we're going to talk about MotoGP.
So go
MotoGP tips.
He's frazzled because he's
where's the shit I didn't throw it at the wall? Where are we?
Indonesia.
Oh, who knows? Fucking hell. Marquez to podium. So Marquez second. Martin to finish first. Bagnaia third. So Martin, Marquez, Bags.
Yep. Jim?
I'm going to go Bags. Fuck. You know what? I'm going to be with you, Tom. I'm going to go Marquez second. I think it's going to rain. And I'm going to go Zarco third. Martin to crash.
Whoa.
Big call.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean, weather permitting, if it's a dry race, Pecco, Aleix,
I always forget Aprilia is.
and Maverick.
Whoa.
Oh,
So Aprilia to
Jesus.
bounce back.
Yeah, it's a bit... Seems like an Aprilia track to me.
Mm.
But if it's wet, Miguel.
One trick wonder, Mott.
Well, he won it there in the wet last time, so...
Yeah,
and he was
good one.
carving through the field in Japan.
You've just put the curse on him now, because as soon as you guys talk about
Yeah,
Miguel,
yeah,
I'm not
he's
talking about him
cooked.
anymore.
But it's not going to rain, so he'll be right.
It's Indonesia, Mob. It's going to rain.
It's an interesting track, that, and I haven't really, I'm a big fan of knowing exactly where the track goes in corners and what, and you don't, and it's one of those tracks you watch.
There's some odd braking zones on that track too. It's a very weird track.
Yeah, it is. It's different. I actually don't know it that well. I haven't played the game.
I didn't know through the game.
Yeah.
It's a bit. That's why I'm saying it'd be a nice track for Aprilia.
Yeah.
So there's some nice fast flowing. There are some point and shoots, but I think Aprilia should realistically, with their package.
Not the riders, but
Yeah, I know that's where they're lucking out, but we can touch on that another time.
And the last round before GP, boys.
Yes,
Some massive
and
stuff.
we've got a big pod coming up during the week with a special guest.
Yes, got a special guest, so we'll have to fly somewhere for it, which is cool.
So you're going to see some different content, guys. So
Yeah.
keep buying the air fresheners so we can pay our flights back. Thank you.
And the teas.
And the teas. We've got new
Yeah.
teas coming as well if our manufacturer can get their ass together.
Actually, yeah, so this is a...
I love you, Color Cartel, fucking best in the biz. I'm just joking. Thanks, Daniel.
So Thursday we got our interview with our special guest.
Yep.
So we'll release that week of MotoGP, leading up to MotoGP. And then
Then we're gonna next week we're gonna have a pre-show to the MotoGP in Australia, obviously.
Yeah.
And then we've got a couple of really special things happening for GP. So
And we're gonna release. Hopefully, we'll get the teas this weekend, and we'll release a pre-order on it. So they are fucking sick.
Yeah.
With
Keep an eye on the socials.
Yeah, outdone ourselves. So
Get your Miller tea, get your Rossi tea ready
Yeah.
for GP.
yeah, get in now, guys, because if you order this week, you'll have it by GP.
Yeah.
Definitely. So
yeah, and they are very cool.
Yeah. But some pretty big couple of weeks for us.
Yes, it's been flat out.
Yeah. it's
Fuck
gonna
me,
be
we
cool.
haven't stopped. So
So
it's cool.
yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Can't
Let's
wait
go,
for
boys.
Thursday.
Yeah.
GP time. A couple good guests through GP as well.
Yeah.
We've got and some friends of the channel we're going to meet up with. We've got... I'm just going through our schedule here. It's going to be fucking unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be sick.
We're gonna need a holiday after our holiday, so
Yeah.
that's good. That's what we want. We want to bring the content to you guys because we fucking love this stuff, and we need, all the support we can get.
And we've been getting messages from fans as well. So if you see us on the street or at the track, whatever,
Come say hi.
come say g'day,
Yeah.
and we'll meet you at the pub somewhere in Cows, and
Yeah, shout us a drink.
yeah, we'll get fucking slaughtered together.
Yeah.
Put
Get
the
it
phones
on.
away, but we
put the phones
No,
away.
Hey,
No
no bad.
We don't want to do a fucking current affair or something like that,
Yeah, good publicity. Any publicity is good publicity.
podcast has gone wild.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys.
See you, boys.
Woo!